We always knew Celebration was coming, and then fortunately, Dave's been here before.
I'm a veteran, yeah.
So we'd always say, "Is this play?" I know it would play at Comic-Con or it would play at D23. What plays in this room? And we really just let it. What David said was, look, they everything we're doing and we're into, they're gonna get. Like they'll know. So let's just show them stuff. Let's just show them what we're doing. Let them in. Yeah. Just let them in. And so there was a little behind-the-scenes stuff, and there was just some scenes that played out, and then a little bit of a sizzle reel of stuff that was to come, early visual effects that were coming through, because we're still early in the process. But this was, you were right, it was the right crowd to show this type of thing too, and it really felt. I liked how relaxed the whole thing, the footage felt, and how they really were responding to everything, and also at these types of things when they get super quiet because they don't want to miss.
They don't want to miss anything.
They don't want to miss any
I noticed
lines.
that right away.
So
they've gotten used to it. They don't usually get to see as much sometimes as we showed them, and I think they appreciated it. But it's about giving everybody something that they like. Some people are very into the effects, some people more into the characters, and you try to represent that across the board. But really, it's a very positive environment, Star Wars Celebration, and they just want to feel like they're a part of this thing that they love so much. And so that's really what we wanted to give back was, this is for you guys. We like it. We hope you like it. We had a heck of a lot of fun making it with all our people, and I hope that feels like it's up on screen.
The new Disney Plus streaming service is, when they decided that they were going to make Star Wars content for the small screen on the streaming service, there's a new paradigm that's evolving that kind of came out of the BBC format or the pay cable format, which is you can tell a certain number of chapters per season, and those could feel like not just episodes of a TV show that are, we have like 22 or 23 of them, but more of a limited run. In our case, we're doing 8 this season, and it allows you to break up the story into chapters as opposed to trying to tell a complete thought.
It's very exciting. I mean, for me, it's kind of fulfilling a lot of my training that I got even dating back to George, when I really started to get interested in the possibility of doing live action and working, on a set with a crew. And, Kathy would send me to the films like episode 7 or episode 8 or Rogue One, and I would sit on stage and watch and kind of learn from what the different directors are doing and their different styles. But the key for me really was having somebody like Jon present to be mentoring on a regular basis and kind of showing me the ropes. Really helped me, I think, accelerate what I was able to do. And since we knew each other, and he kind of knows, when you're writing, in the writing process and creating story, you learn what people's instincts are as a storyteller. And so he would start to see some things that I would do, and he'd be like, that's cool, maybe try it this way. And it's all about improving and getting better as an artist with each thing you do. And I felt like each time I was doing something new that I could improve it and get it better. And you just want an up arrow in your career. And Jon really helped make sure that I was seeing up arrows and understanding the things that I would do differently as an animator, but really bringing those worlds together, especially with some of the technology we used, which was
more
also
similar
a big
to animation.
Then it might not have been in the past.
Yeah. So using Dave's level of experience, I think live action directors, especially with effects-driven films, would really be well served to understand or to apprentice with animators. This was my first Star Wars Celebration. I'm an old veteran of Comic-Con and D23, and they're both slightly different from one another. But Celebration was something that I'd always seen, and it seemed bigger than life because of the cosplay and the prop building and the relationship and the community, the sense of humor in the cosplay, and also the appreciation of the ongoing stories that are coming out of Lucasfilm and Star Wars. So for me, it was my first time. But Dave, he's an old veteran.
I love it. I mean, the biggest thing I like is it's rare you have these celebrations, conventions where everybody comes together over one thing. And Comic-Con, you almost feels like competing groups at times. And, that's great. I like Comic-Con too. But here it's all Star Wars. And you see like a togetherness, like this sense of fellowship and camaraderie that you don't often get in kind of fan groups. Everybody gets along, everybody helps each other find exclusives or t-shirts or things from the store that they wanted, and they all try to help each other get into panels, and it becomes this big festival of truly celebrating Star Wars. And that's what it's been. I mean, I've been at these things when George walks out on stage, and you can't even imagine the thunderous mayhem that goes on when he steps out. And I was there when, you know, they did the episode 7 trailer. And now to be here, you know, over the years with Clone Wars, but now something like this with Mandalorian, it's very exciting. And, you know, for me, again, each time I've come to one of these, it's gotten bigger and bigger, and the fans have gotten, you know, so many more. You see so many families now overall. It's every person from every walk of life at Celebration celebrating Star Wars. And that's something to really like. And it's a perfect place to bring something like The Mandalorian. I mean, it's not going to get better than this.